Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of On the Hook. I'm Dave Sloan and today is going to be a real fun show. You know, each year I get an opportunity to take part in some great tournaments around New England, but this year I had a great opportunity and a privilege to be part of this year's IGFA Junior Tournament. And you know, those guys won some great prizes, but also one of the prizes was to come on the show today and help me narrate it. So, you know what? Without further ado, we're going to start off the show with the Santini girls. Santini girls, take it away.
Hi, I'm Lauren Santini.
And I'm Tanya Santini.
Make sure you stay hooked to see our dad and Dave catch the Boston Harbor combo plate.
Today, it's my great pleasure to be fishing with Pete Santini of Fishing Fanatics. Pete, welcome to the show.
Pleasure.
Listen, we're in Boston Harbor today. What are we going to do?
Today we're going to give a Boston Harbor combination play. We're going to go after bass, flounder, and cod.
Bass, flounder, and cod. So we got a lot of stuff to show you. You're on the hook.
Okay, let's go get them.
So you folks at home, let's go do some fishing.
You got it.
So Pete, you kind of grew up in Boston, right? Obviously.
Yeah, from Medford, yeah.
From Medford. You've been fishing the Boston Harbor for a long time.
Yeah, about 35 years.
So Pete, you can't go through Boston Harbor without doing a little bit of a tour. There's a lot of history in here. Obviously, we got old Ironsides.
The pride of the U.S. Navy right here, my friend.
You ever fish off that?
Oh, well, it throws a little bit too fast, especially when they get all the sails out.
Oh, you just got to bring it down to like one sail.
Yeah, one sail to throw the anchor over the side.
Starting to feel it.
You get a little
Yeah, my juice is a little. I'm done with the harbor tour, and I say we go
get some
get
bass.
some fish. Yeah,
Okay.
we go stir them up a little bit.
You got it, my friend. Let's go see what we can do.
Do it.
Okay.
On the Hook is brought to you by Russo Marine, New England's leading powerboat dealer, and by Laring Swan & Company, where investment research yields results, and by Blue, the Inn on the Beach.
Okay, Pete, let's talk about the rig that we're going to use right now. We got
right.
treble hooks.
We're going to use a 1-aught 4X strong treble hook, about a 36-inch piece of 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. We'll put a loop on the end,
Yep.
and then we attach it to a swivel. This is
So
the
you
same
get the
thing we
swivel.
use for tubing, but only when we're going to put live bait on, we just snap our loop to that. We're going to let out about 1.5 colors,
Okay.
and we're going to troll them nice and slow.
Well, another method that we're going to try to use right now to pick up one of these striped bass is to troll one of Pete's tube and worm rigs along these pilings. This is an old dock used by Logan Airport. And the great thing about it is that striped bass is going to hold to stuff like this. Just as in freshwater ponds, you're going to fish docks and stuff like that. It's the same, and it's a true theory for saltwater fishing, is that these striped bass, the mentality is to get in these pilings and ambush bait as it comes along. So what we're doing is we're slow trolling, real slow as you can possibly go. We're going to slow troll this tube and worm rig along these pilings. There's a nice stretch of pilings, as you can see. We're going to drag it by there. Hopefully it's going to entice or maybe upset a bass enough to come out and pick it up.
There he is. You got him. Hey, we got him. All right.
All right, that's the one.
That's the one we wanted. Good job, Dave. I'll get us away from the pilings.
Little guy, a little schooly.
Is he a little schooly? Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll get a bigger one.
But the good thing is that it adds to the combo plate and it proves that your tubes work.
Yeah, is that your first bass
This
ever
is
on a
my
tube?
first bass on a Pete Santini tube.
Oh boy. Well, he ain't the biggest one, but he's still a nice fish. Yeah, he's not a bad little schoolie. We got one here.
Pete.
He's another typical little schoolie, you know. But it's okay, we'll take him. There you go. No. Nice little bass. Like to get you a bigger one though, so keep on trying. Gotta weed through all these little guys until we get Mr. Large, but still a nice healthy bass out of Boston Harbor. Millions of them running. There's millions of them.
Pete, we're on, buddy, we're on.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a little better there, buddy. He's a little better. That's a nice fish there, Davey.
Yeah?
Nothing wrong with him. Look, he's got 2 tubes to 1. A glutton for punishment. Ah, a nice little keeper.
Here, let me see him. Yeah, looks good. It's a good fish. Getting bigger. Put him in.
See you later.
Here we go, Pete.
A little better?
Yeah. No, I don't know. He definitely, he whacked it though.
Yeah, he come in whacked it pretty good.
That's still a little early in the year here. What time of month would you say, or what time of year would the really bigger ones come in?
We usually start getting good ones around second week in July all the way through the fall. The falls are really the good time.
Yeah.
You know, September, October, great months.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nice little
The other
sport.
good thing about these tubes,
You gotta handle them.
yeah, you can handle the fish pretty well.
Right. Cute little guy.
Yeah.
Go get your mama.
Go get bigger.
Right now, those guys are having a lot of fun, but right now we have to go to the break. We'll be back.
That's a nice flounder, Dave.
a good size right there.
That's about a 3-pounder. Yep, nice about 2 pounds.
About 2
A little
pounds?
over 2, but that's a good fish.
They're coming in now, fast and furious, buddy.
That's right.
This didn't take too long.
We're trying for a bigger bass. Then we're gonna go over and fish for flounder and cod.
Yeah, those bass were bookends in the peanut gallery, I think.
They were kind of small.
But again, the meaning today is to go out and get 3 species. It's not to go out and get, huge bass. If we can get one, good. So we got some time. We'll try to get another big
We'll
one.
see if we can pick up another. We'll see if we can get a big one.
Okay. Pete, what's this area called right here?
This is Fawn Bar, right in front of their island, at low tide. Look at that big rock right there. Pulls a lot of big bass. On the red one.
You said not to use the red.
Well, I changed my mind. Oh, Dave,
What do you got, Pete?
looks like I got a nice little keeper. I think that was the fish we're looking for.
Nice, Pete. Let me see him. Oh, yeah, Pete. That's your keeper right there, buddy. Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, he's a good-sized fish.
That's a keeper. Typical Boston Harbor size. They get a lot bigger than this, but they're getting a little bit bigger.
So we got our keeper.
Yeah, we did.
I think I might have you beat on your last one, buddy.
Oh, no way.
I think I do. No, you just sit over there, Pete. Don't worry about it. I'll go hit my home
Okay.
runs. Yeah, Pete. This is the boy right here.
Oh, yeah, he's a beauty.
I'd say this guy is definitely, Pete, a keeper. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, nothing wrong with that, buddy.
No, you kidding me?
That's a nice
That's a good
Boston
fish.
Harbor
Look at that.
bass. 34, 35 inches. Good.
He's a good fish right there. Not bad.
Not bad at all, buddy.
Beautiful
Woo!
fish.
That's awesome.
Beautiful fish. Let's put him back in. There we go. That's a good fish, Pete.
Yeah, nice drip.
There you go. Away he goes. Nice. That right there is a good fish. On the Santini tube. Gotta love it. All right, Pete, we gave it a good shot, buddy.
Yeah, we got a
good
couple of
try.
bass. Not the biggest, but like you said, it's all part of the combination play. Let's go get some flounder and cod right now.
All right?
All right.
Let's do that.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna head to Checkerboard.
We're gonna go
That
over
area?
to Deer Island.
Let's go get some flounder.
Okay.
All right, we got some double striped chum.
Right.
It's got some corn in it, which is great for flounder. Imagine we're gonna do some flounder fishing.
Yeah, we're gonna fish for flounder, and we might probably pick up some codfish here as well.
Okay.
Well, this is how we do it. We got our chum bag right here.
Yep.
Notice we put a few lead weights on the bottom to get it to the bottom. We open up the bag like this, Okay, and then we get the chum.
Okay.
We make a few slices inside it. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we put the chum inside the bag. Naturally. Slide it right in there. It gets a little bit gooey.
Yeah, you cleaning the boat?
Yeah, well, we'll hire somebody for that.
It's not in the budget, Pete.
Okay, well, we'll take care of that. And as you can see, we're going to drop it to the bottom.
Okay, we're in about 30 feet of water here,
About 30
folks.
feet of water, right in front of the island. We're going to drop it to the bottom. We give it a couple of jerks.
And that's just to release some of the,
That'll
chum on the
disperse some
bottom.
of the chum on the bottom, and usually in about 15 minutes, we'll get some little flatfish to come in.
Okay.
All right.
Good. So we're at Deer Island. We're about 30 feet of water. We're looking for some flounder. We got our 2 bass. We're floundering now.
Right, we're really
Hopefully pick up a cod. We're floundering. We're floundering.
We're floundering.
Big time.
Big time.
But we'll get them. We'll get them, Pete. Let me get
Okay.
some rods set up. All right, Pete, let's talk about the rigs we're going to use for this flounder fishing. I got a Chica rig here. It's a green Chica rig. This weight is obviously going to go down the bottom. You want to bounce it up every now and then just to create a little puff of smoke that tracks them in there. We're going to put some clams on there.
We're going to put worms and clams on them. Right?
Okay.
I'm going to fish them on the bottom. You get a lot of cod on that rig and big flounder as well.
Okay, so I'll use this. You're going to use something different?
This is called an Ozob rig. Ozob spelled backward is, well, you figure it out.
Bozo.
Oh,
Hey!
Bozo.
It's a bozo rig.
So it's
Pretty
a
quick.
couple of flounder hooks on there, and it slides up and down. We just put a little worm on there. My good friend Johnny invented this rig, so that's why we call it Ozob.
Okay, with tribute to Johnny.
Okay.
Here we go. Hey, you hooked up?
Yeah.
Look at that.
First flounder on the Ozob.
Didn't take too long, huh?
Nope.
What have we been here, 10, 15 minutes?
Not even.
And well, tell me,
Oh, there he goes.
catch and release. Catch and release, baby. All right, I'm getting a couple taps here, buddy.
On the chicken beak?
Yep. Yeah, I'm on right now, buddy. Here we go. So what'd you say the biggest one was 5 pounds?
Yep. That's a nice flounder, Dave.
good
I told you.
size right
You
there.
get, that's about a 3-pounder. Yep, nice about 2 pounds.
About 2
A little
pounds?
over 2, but that's a good fish.
They're coming in now, fast and furious, buddy.
That's right.
This didn't take too long.
Oh well, when you know the spots and you know when what tide to fish, that's
Yeah.
when you get the fish like that.
Wow, I think I caught bigger fish than these guys. Let's see if they can catch an even bigger one.
Listen, please, Dave, don't
Yeah.
throw this one back, or my mother will kill you. We have to have some food. We have to bring some fish so she can cook it.
All right, there you go.
Sorry, pal. But
That's a legal size one
Yeah,
right
that's a
there,
legal
right?
size
So
one.
we'll put him in the box.
We'll
We
put
throw
him in the
back
box.
most of them, but we'll keep this
we'll
guy.
keep a couple for dinner.
Well, welcome back. We're still flounder fishing. You know what? They came in pretty good. We're going to hang out here a little bit, Pete, I think, and have a little bit of fun because that double strike chums bring them in pretty good. They lock right in on that.
Didn't take very long. Only
No,
about
not at
5
all.
minutes.
Yeah.
Getting flounder.
So let's catch a couple more. Have a little bit of fun. Oh, yeah, I'm on. There you go, Pete.
That's a flounder.
That's a flounder. You can tell.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah, they just fight a little differently, you know what I mean? You can feel them fluttering a lot more. It's a good size one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. They come up quick. We're only in about 30 feet of water. That's on that Chica rig.
On that Chico, yeah. That's a good one. Well, I don't know what this is. I don't like the way it's fighting.
Boston have a boot.
No, well, oh well, that's not bad. Nice little flounder.
Flapper.
Flapper.
What's the limit on these guys, Pete?
They gotta be 12 inches and you can take 8 a day. Jeez, Dave.
Pete.
I got the zob again.
I'm telling you. You keep coming up. You gotta stay on your side of the boat.
Well, the chum's on this side, my friend.
Exactly.
Oh, here's a nice one. That's the one we were looking for. That's a nice fatty. A fatty flatty. This one's gonna have to go home too and visit Mama.
Fatty.
Yeah, he's long overdue.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this one's gotta go visit Ma.
Well, Pete's kind of slowed down here, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, we caught a few. Let's wanna move on to number 3?
Yeah, I can tell it's slowed down. You get your corn cob pipe going. You're looking for something to do.
We shall return.
All right, well, let's go get some cod
Okay.
and see how we do with those.
Okay, buddy.
And you're working something there, Pete.
I'm working a jig with a teaser on it.
No, I meant the pipe.
Oh, the pipe, yeah.
Keep working on that pipe. Now, you got what, a jig down there, diamond jig? With a
Yeah.
teaser on it?
Norwegian jig with a teaser on it.
And I'm still running that Chica rig with a clam and a worm on it.
Right, now we're not anchored here. We're just gonna drift over this little hump,
Right.
see what we can do.
Pete, we're basically, folks, what we're doing here is we're drifting down this ledge, so we're going to deploy the sea anchor. And what it is, it just will go out and collect a lot of the water. It slows down your drift, so anytime that you're drifting chunk baits for stripers, or maybe you're drifting for shark fishing or something, or like we are right now, we're drifting for cod. If you deploy the sea anchor, it slows down your drift. You stay on your spot a little better, and that way you don't have to move the boat a lot. So we're gonna put this out there, give it plenty of space, slow down the drift. Pete, I'm telling you, buddy, I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. I can feel it in my juices. My juices are flowing. We're gonna bang a cod real quick.
There's something on the end of the line. I don't know how big he is, but I think he's old whisker chin. The way he's fighting. Oh yeah, oh here he is. It's little.
You know what?
It's number.
Rounded out the day, my friend. Nice.
We got it. A triple play. Boston Harbor combination play.
The show's not over, but
Yeah.
you are off the hook.
I'm off the hook. Oh! Oh boy!
Oh, another cod.
Nice cod.
Another cod.
That's one of those red rock cods. Bring him over here. Oh, he hit the sabiki. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Lost him right at the top. What?
Well, you know what though? That adds another one to the
That's
table.
right. That was a good sized one.
On a sabiki. I was trying to get some base.
Yeah. And he hit the cod. Well, that was about a 4-pound codfish.
Nice. Well,
Not bad.
just adds one more little guy to the repertoire of the 3 that we were trying to get anyway. So,
What do you got, Dave?
Pete, I'm telling you, buddy. You, my friend, said 3 species. Did you know that we were actually going to get 4?
Oh boy.
Look at the size of this starfish.
Oh, here, let me put that on your forehead.
No, this is going on your head. You want to put the skate on mine?
You got the star of the day.
No, you're the star of the day, buddy. You're the one who got 3 species, right?
Yeah,
Look at this.
that's a big one. Let me see it.
Bingo. Star of the day right there.
Star of the day.
That is an, oh, I think he took some hair out too.
Ready? Oh boy.
That's a big starfish right there. Look at that.
What do you want to do? You want to dry it out or do you want to throw him back?
Oh, I say we throw this guy back.
That's a big old one. I've never seen one that big before.
He's been around for a long time. I wonder how high I can get that.
Well, it looks like these guys got their combo plate, so let's go to hook and cook.
Okay, well today we're gonna make a nice baked flounder with roasted pepper and tomato topping. And in that topping we're gonna put some garlic. We're gonna have a little bit of fresh chopped tarragon, which has a little bit of a licorice flavor, so that you're gonna use that to taste, depending on how much you like it. We're also gonna put some red Vidalia onions that we've diced up into the sauce. But first we're gonna take care of the fish. Basically, the fish is very, very simple. All you need is a baking dish, greased baking dish. We're just going to place the fillets, the nice delicate fillets of flounder in there. Just like that. These fillets are very thin when you catch flounder unless you get a big gigantic one. They're going to be a little bit thinner, but basically they're all going to cook about the same. And that's it for the flounder. We're just going to bake that in a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes tops. We're going to look for that fish to be very nice and white and flaky. Once the fish is done, we're going to add our topping, we'll combine it, and we'll eat. So let's put this in an oven. All right, the topping that's going to go on top of this baked flounder is very simple. It's going to consist of some red onions, garlic, chopped garlic, tarragon. Tarragon actually has a little bit of a licorice flavor, so you want to do that to taste, depending on how much you like it or dislike it. Just do it to taste. We're also going to have some roasted peppers, which are yellow and orange peppers that I've actually roasted in a conventional oven and then placed in a paper bag so that the skin sweats off those peppers. Basically, you just want to take those peppers then, skin them, and chop them up. We also have some fresh tomatoes that I've chopped. Okay, so there's the ingredients for the topping for this baked flounder. What we want to do is saute that. We're not going to reduce everything down and cook it a lot. We just want to saute it for about 5 or 10 minutes just to release all the flavors and have all those flavors come together, okay? And then once we bake the flounder in a baking dish, we're going to take out the topping, we're going to combine them, we're going to have a delicious dish. So let's get going. All right, let's make the topping for the flounder. Again, we're going to start off with always a hot pan. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil in that. All right, so in the skillet right now, we're just going to saute some onions and garlic. It's in olive oil. You always want to start off with your onions just to reduce those down the most because it's the hardest texture type of thing that's going to go into this particular topping. So if you start with your onions, reduce them down a little bit, just going to make them a little bit more tender.
Okay, and then we're going to add into the topping some of the chopped up tomatoes that we've had. We're also going to add in some of the roasted yellow and orange peppers that we roasted, skinned, and chopped up. Do is just add a little bit more flavor to that. I'm going to add a little bit of white wine, balsamic vinaigrette, a little bit of vinegar. And then last, we're just going to introduce a little bit of that tarragon into this. Again, tarragon's going to have a little bit of a licorice flavor, so you want to do this to taste depending on how much you like it. All right, I'm telling you, this smells really good. Just going to take one of the fillets, nice and flaky. Actually, I'm going to take 2 of the fillets because I'm hungry. Plate that up. Take some of the topping that we made. Put a nice generous portion on that. Well, there you have it. That is on the hook style baked flounder with roasted pepper and tomato, and I gotta tell you, it smells delicious, and I'm sure it's even better than that. Very good. Let me tell you, try this out, and for this recipe and plenty more, go to onthehook.com. You will certainly enjoy this.
Well, that's going to wrap up today's show, and I got to tell you, it was a real fun one. One thing I know for sure is I really couldn't have done it without your help. So thank you very much. We'll see you right here next week.
On the hook!
I wonder how high I could get that. Can we get someone to clean this up? You. No? I'll do it.
You know, there was a guy who used to come in my shop. I haven't seen him in a few years, but we used to call him Fan Man.
Fan Man?
Yeah, because he'd go for 5 or 6 props every year. That's why we call him the Fan Man.
I think this is...
I think you're having a customer. Okay, now don't blow it. Let's do it like
blow
a light. Okay.
I'll show you how to do it, Pete.
Okay.
I'd say about now he's eating.
I think so. What
I didn't blow it. You told me to do it.
What mean choke?